Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Michael Myers Fanatic back with another movie review. Today's movie is Damien, Omen II from June 9th, 1978. And it stars William Holden and Lee Grant. And Jonathan Scott Taylor plays Damien, the titular character. Um, I liked it. It was better than the original. This is basically a slasher movie. Well, without literal slashing. Damien just goes around offing people. Or rather, he gets his dad to help him. As you know, Satan is his father. And Damien is the Antichrist. And he's supposed to slowly rise to power. And this sequel is basically Damien's slow but sure rise to power. You know, he's using the military to rise up. And, I thought it was very interesting. I like how they added the crow in there. Um, I'm guessing the crow was the embodiment of Satan, or it was a demon of some kind, because whenever the crow would show up, somebody would die. Like I said, I thought it was a very good film. It opens up with two guys talking in Israel, and they're talking about the Antichrist, and they go into a cave, and then they get trapped in the cave. I'm guessing Satan and his demons trapped them in there, and it's like, well, why would you go in there? Oh yeah, we're just gonna leisurely, stroll into a cave. Why not? I mean, we could get stuck in here, but so what? And Damien, he just kills anybody who he perceives to be a threat. He even killed his own friend Mark. This guy was just killing people. One guy said that Damien's molecular structure was different, and he killed him by having an elevator rope, or whatever you call it, cut his body in half. And then he made the one lady get hit by a truck. He made another lady have a heart attack. I mean, this guy was just offing people left and right. It's really nothing else more to say than that. Anybody that would get in his way, he would kill him. Now, interestingly enough, he didn't know he was the devil's son. But I'm getting the sense that Damien felt that there was something different about him. He didn't quite know what it was, but he knew something was different. Because when he was torturing one of the bullies at the military school, Mark asked him, he said, "What did you do to him?" And Damien said, "I don't know." And I get the sense that Damien really didn't know. Damien was not aware of his satanic abilities. You know, he really didn't know he was the devil's son. All he knew is that there was something different about him, and he couldn't quite put his finger on it. And there was a scene where this guy tells him to read the Bible because the book of Revelation is about Damien, and Damien goes home and he reads it, and he finds out that he's the devil's son. Again, very interesting. Now, in Omen 3, which is titled The Final Conflict, Damien's fully grown at this point. I didn't like that. I thought he should have stayed a kid. I would have liked to have seen what they would do with Damien as a child. I thought that would have been very interesting, but they aged him, so oh well. It is what it is. At the end of the film, he killed his uncle, and his uncle's wife was revealed to be a Satanist, which seemed kind of script convenient. So she was a Satanist all this time? It just seemed a little too convenient for me. But that's my take on it. Omen 3 was a little cheesy. 4 was okay. The second one is my favorite out of all of the Omen movies. But basically, he killed his uncle and then the lady burnt up in the fire. And she was a Satanist. So that just goes to show you he really doesn't have any loyalty towards anybody except his father, the devil. I was like, really? You even killed one of your disciples? That sucks. But, whatever. Anyway, this was Damien, Omen II. And I wonder why they put the title after the subtitle. That really made no sense. That's like saying The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween. Or H2O, Halloween. But anyway, this was Damien, Omen II from June 9th, 1978. Jonathan Scott Taylor, I believe his name is. He did a good job as Damien. And I wish they would have done more with him in the sequels, but they didn't. It is what it is. Damien, Omen II. I thank you guys for listening to my review. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to follow me on all forms of social media at the Myers Fan 25. Once again, Damien, Omen II, thank you very much. I approve this message.